Guys, for fuck's sake! Jack, you're there! Run him, Jack! Run him, Jack!
Right, Jack, that's it.
Keep that! Keep that! Keep that! Get out of there! Go, Palm! Run! Run, Palm, will you? Come on, get your head in the game! Yes, Paul! We're done, lads! That's all you know, right? Go again!
Get there, you may get there! Get there!
Yes,
Well done! Bring it up, walk it up! Walk it!
Let's get some water, right?
Six.
It's all right.
Boys! In front of him! corner! Yes, Jack! That's the score! Fight through now, Crowley! Work it out, Red! On the fucking cunt! Right, keep the fucking ball down! Rest them now, keep them there! Oh, Brian needs you back, Brian! Brian, if you're going to go forward, you can't come back! Stop from there! Stop from there! Get back! Get back! Midfield, Brian! Who will go forward? Show him. Come on, get back! On, Victor! Take that road! First up, Jack. First up. Go on, Nigel. Going out there. Rest up.
Reached full time here in the Centre of Excellence pitch 3 in the Collection versus Emo first round championship match, and Emo have come out victorious on a scoreline of 116 to 2-5. in fairness, at half time Collection were up by a point, but there was never any other team in it in the second half other than Emo. They had an exceptionally good second half performance. They were playing with a strong breeze, but they've made the very most of it. Very, very strong performances in the middle of the field from Darren Strong, and the second half is Jack Owens on the inside line. Emo had numerous different scores on the day. Paul Lawler racking up a score of 7 points, Darren Strong racking up a score of 4 points from play, Paddy Hosey 1-1, and Jack Owens 3 points from play. So I think in the first half Emo had Paddy Hosey, Paul Lawler and Nigel Murphy on the scoreboard, and in the second half they had Paul Lawler, Darren Strong and Jack Owens on the scoreboard. So a good spread of scores from Emo today. Very strong, very physical. Look, a different team than they did this time last year. Really, really well drilled, really fit, and didn't leave a kick in Collection really. Collection offered nothing in the second half of that game. They got 1 point from a penalty in the 60th minute, which Owen Lowry put over the bar, but after that Collection really didn't figure in the second half of this game at all. Looked to spend force at half time. Hard to see how a team like Collection can have gone back so much in a year, but I suppose with any small club with a few players missing, you can knock the wind out of your sails very quickly. But this evening is Emo's evening. They march on here in the Centre of Excellence with a very powerful, physical, well executed performance, and it'll take a good team to stop Emo going forward. They'll build on this victory, and I think we haven't seen the last of Emo yet in this year's championship. Collection have an awful lot to do to get themselves back into this championship at this stage, but of course they have a second chance the next day out. But that's it from the Centre of Excellence here in a windy Moore Park, on a scoreline of 116 to 2-5.
Game flow tonight.
Yeah, does he wanted to? I suppose he's on the senior scene now a couple of years, so he's well accustomed to both teams. I'm not sure about his choice of footwear, Leo. What do you think of that?
Well, for a man of his age.
We'll give him a slagging. There's a great catch by Finbar Crowley. He's coming charging through the middle again. Finbar did a lot of this against Collection. Great powerful ball. Robbie into Mark Barry. Mark Barry with a lovely ball inside. Micheál Finlay had a great game the last day. He kind of looking for a free there, but he's not going to get it off Desi. But he does well to recycle it. Back out, here's Tom Bean, the man in for Brian Nugent, who's injured. Ball across to Conor Murrid, Barry Howland, if he can straighten and go, but he's been turned around and outside to Paul Lawler. It'll be just outside the mark zone. It bounced anyway. He's playing it inside to Jack Owens. That'll be an interesting battle between him and Shane Nerney as it goes along. And Shane did well there. But Paddy Hosey, another young man, minor last year, he wins it back. Here comes Jack Owens. He'll have a shot here. And that looks like it's over. It is over. That's a great score for Emo.
Fantastic score. And again, Jack Owens lost possession. Good tackling by Shane Nerney, but didn't panic. Stayed in his same position. Got the recycle ball and got a fantastic point.
Hodge Benham with the kick out. It's one now that's going to have to be contested. They all go up and they all come down, and it's Nigel Murphy that's won it. And here he goes again. Took a tackle there, but he's still going. Spinning away there off Robbie Keogh. Pops it inside Jack Owens. It bounced into his hands. There'll be no mark. Oh, it looks like he's overcooked that. Will it be kept in? It will. That looks like it's Keane Langford over there. I think he's so far away from me, but I think it's Keane. Pops it inside. There's a lovely ball into Paddy Hosey. Oh, it's a great reverse ball. Park Irwin. Goal for Emo. That's a great goal, Leo.
That's a fantastic.
And now we'll line up with this kick out. His kick out's been good. Like Niall was another guy he's probably been unlucky with his inter-county career so far. He's been behind Matthew Byron, so he's really had a great game.
Yeah, he was with the 20s last year or this year.
Yeah, both years.
Both years.
Yeah.
And again, and both of them would have played underage for St. Paul's.
Yes.
So they've really only been able to probably play football now.
That looked like it was straight off the ground, and Desi has given it that it was straight off the ground.
But whenever you slide into a ball like that, you're leaving the referee with no option.
No,
it's unlucky. If Shane had probably stayed on his feet,
he had got out in front and he probably would have won it. Yeah, definitely.
He might have gone the other way.
Now Emo Dempsey's missed a free from similar enough position down on the opposite side of the field, so we'll see can Paul Lawler do any better for Emo.
We said, and looking at the trees the far side, the wind has died, so this is definitely a scoreable free for Paul.
What's easier, Leo? Is it easier to play with a bit of a breeze sometimes?
I'll tell you that.
That's a great score.
Got it over
it's a great score. Minute really, it was very quick.
Yeah.
So there's no blackguarding. I don't know if you saw what happened in Antrim there at the weekend.
But this is important. In every game, nearly the start of the water break has resulted in a score. So we'll see how this pans out.
We'll see exactly. The kick-out's coming from Podge Bannon. Dempsey's be eager to win this one, but they've lost it again, and it's Finbar Crowley doing the right thing, winning possession into Pádraig Kerwin. Pádraig Kerwin to Darren Strong, who clips it inside. Paddy Hosey back to Pádraig Kerwin. Are we getting another goal? No, it's just gone wide. It's just gone wide, Leo. We nearly had a goal. Kerwin here beside me is not happy with the lack of a free in a similar position for Emo, but the ball is played inside, and again this time it's Liam Crowley has come out with it. The backs inside for Emo are really up for this. They're not given an inch of space. Shane Murphy pops it outside, but I'll tell you that was a good hit there from Barry Howland, and he doesn't get it. He doesn't get the line ball. The line ball's come to Emo. Finbar Crowley has it here. He'll probably go backwards. He will. Pops it back to Shane Murphy. Shane Murphy inside.
Looking at it.
Yeah, well, Conor over the years has always scored. I remember he got savage goals for Laois in his time as well, so having him close to the goals, no harm. There's a great catch by Pádraig Kerwin. He's having some game. He is having some game.
And this man as well.
Jack Sepright, the Army man is running straight through. Finbar Crowley pops it off. Darren Strong, he usually scores from here, and he has.
Looking at it.
Yeah, well, Conor over the years has always scored. I remember he got savage goals for Laois in his time as well, so having him close to the goals, no harm. There's a great catch by Pádraig Kerwin. He's having some game. He is having some game.
And this man as well.
Jack Sepright, the Army man is running straight through. Finbar Crowley pops it off. Darren Strong, he usually scores from here, and he has. Kelly's been quiet now since he had a very bright start of the game, but he's picked up the ball here now, and he's gone. He's free again if they can pick him out. Johnny Kelly, he's cutting straight through the middle. He's picked out Tom Bean. Ball inside. Oh, it was a great tackle by Shane Murphy. In fairness,
and what he had his eyes on the ball.
Yeah.
Just went for the ball.
Johnny Kelly coming across the pitch. Barry Kelly has it now. Barry Kelly's he's looking up, assessing. Big Dan is calling for it inside, but he's gone short to Barry Howland instead. There's a bit of space in front of him. He kicked a great point already, but he hasn't kicked that one. No, that's gone wide. There's a decent crowd out in the road there, Leo, isn't there?
There is indeed, yeah.
there must be 20 or 30 people out there watching it.
They're only out for even strolls, so they don't even know who's playing, I'd say. They're just walking by.
Don't know. It's a wonder on Post having rented out the roof over there and let lads sit on top of it. The ball has come short here. Darren Strong, he's gone long with it, and that looks like it's going to pick out. I think it's Keane Langford over there.
Yep.
And it's gone for line ball to Keane Langford.
He did very well. He played it off Barry Kelly.
Keane Langford would have played an awful lot of soccer with Emo Celtic over the years, and that all them sports, I don't care what anyone says, the more sports you play, the more skills you pick up.
Well, you saw Mark Barry's goal the last day,
There's a ball won back by Fionn Holland, and he's found Big Dan a long way from the square, and he gets it back, and it's a great ball inside. Fionn played all his underage football with the Heat. It was a big loss for them when he transferred to. I'll tell you one thing. That's a savage tackle again. That's Liam Crowley again with that one. He's made some great tackles.
Well, again, he tackled the ball.
Yeah.
Like people forget, it's the ball you need to dispossess, not the man. And he's after making a couple of.
They're asking me to stop using the word overcooked. She doesn't think she's watching MasterChef, so I'll stop using that one, Emma. Right, the game is back on. That's a high tackle, and it'll be a free. No, it won't. It's playing on. And he lets a lot of things go, in fairness to him, which is good for the game. There's a great ball by Keane Langford, and Finbar Crowley has broken the line. Now he's looking for someone to give it off to, and he's found Pádraig Kerwin. He's straight through on goal. Pádraig Kerwin clips it over the bar. That's a great score. I'll tell you one thing, Leo. Emo have started each break really well. He's poked it wide. Oh, that's a big miss. That's a big miss.
Now, Micheál Finlay scored the goal. He's kicked it wide. Johnny Kelly's kicked it wide. Dempsey are having their purple patch now, and they need to capitalise on it. Yeah,
they're 3 points up, but they should be probably more. Here comes Jack Owens. He's come out now, and Shane Ernie's followed him. This has been a great battle all evening. The Dempsey's boys, they're tackling hard, they're tackling well. Maybe what they weren't doing in the first half, they're now starting to do. That's a great ball inside. Paddy Hosey has it. He's been fouled by Fionn Holland. We have the advantage. Not sure there'll be anything from it. There won't. We'll get a free. That is one of the big differences too, isn't it, Leo? They're tackling harder now than they were.
They are. And you see it's happening in the full forward line first and foremost. They're doing their job now. And then around the middle of the field now, interestingly, Emo have brought out Jack Owens. A young guy. Can he step up to the plate and be Emo's leader here tonight?
Yeah, he played out around the half forward line with the Laois under-20s this year, so he's well capable of playing further from the goals. Former Irish international soccer player, so he'd have no difficulties doing any of those things when he's required.
And if there was an injury, that's all added in as well. So we'll see how this pans out.
It's battle on the ground there, and it's been won by, it's one of the Crowleys, I think it's Liam, yeah. But and Sean Green has it now, and he's popped it into Finbar. Finbar Crowley laying it off to Nigel Murphy. Nigel Murphy poking it inside to Paddy Hosey. Paddy back, there's a great move. Oh, it's well saved by Podge Ballin, in fairness. It should have been a point though. Just Darren Strong, very rare Darren Strong doesn't execute from there. Even here is very good at that too.
A long time ago. Dan started off about a foot from the goals, came back out, recycled it back out, and was confident enough to take the point. So
the kick out comes now. Emo shouldn't really lose any kickouts for the next 10 minutes with the extra man, and they worked that one well. There's a ball along the line. Jack Owens will do his best to keep this one in, and he will. Lovely flick up into his chest. Oh, he has Shane Ernie now where he wants him. He's running inside. Jack Owens, he's assessing his options. He looks back out. Darren Strong has it in his hands. He's picked out Paul Lawler. He was looking for a free, but he wasn't a free, and he didn't get it. But Emo have turned it over again, and they'll get a free here, I'd say. Yeah, they will.
He thought he was back in Crow Park there again.
The boys on the hill.
Anyway, MCs are looking at pulling Dan McCormick out a little bit.
Yeah, they're trying to bring him out to win the kick out. That's a big one out. Tom Bean is battling for it, but again Emo get the bodies in, they win the breaks, and here they go again with another attack. They're trying so hard to get level, but the final pass just seems to always go wrong on them at the minute. They just can't get that last. They're winning the ball around the middle, but it's the next couple of passes that are going wrong on them.
And those loopy passes can always be intercepted, and what they were doing when they scored their goal, they were the short 5 metre crisp passes that they were doing. Yeah. So that was the kind of loopy pass. Barry Howland
had the interception that time.
Barry Howland,
and again
a little smack on the head, but nothing malicious.
Not malicious, nothing in it that way. But again, it eats into that time for the black card. And again, as I said earlier on, if O'Dempsey's can get to the end of that black, Paddy Hosey down the opposite end of the pitch is very good at doing that. So he doesn't play for O'Dempsey's though. Here goes Jack Setright. He's into Shane Murphy. Shane Murphy coming up the field, and he picks out the substitute Stephen Norton. He's giving it in to Darren Strong. He's going for the shot. Has he got that enough? No, he has not. Hit his wide again. I think that's... Oh, hold on. There's a bit of a dispute here. The umpire, the far side, is giving it, and now it has been given as a point. Yeah, there's no real complaints for the O'Dempsey's boys, so it must have been a score. They have a free. They do have a free. Yeah, they do have a free. He's given it wasn't the ball the EU management wanted in front of us, but it worked. Has he got that enough? No, he has not. Hit his wide again. I think that's... Oh, hold on. There's a bit of it.
I wouldn't have complaints about it.
No,
unlike before, when O'Dempsey's were very patient and didn't jump in, they did there.
Yeah, that's what you get with pressure in the last couple of minutes of a game, isn't it?
Now, Jack Owens,
this is a huge free.
Draw it up.
Yeah, this is a huge free. We're into the last couple of minutes of normal time, last minute and a half. So this is a massive free. Can Jack Owens slot this one? Here he goes. Never in doubt. Jack Owens over the bar. Great score for Emo. They're all level here. Extra time, Leo. It looms large here now. Looms large here now.
And dare we say it, penalties.
Wouldn't that be great crack? Here we go. The kick out's coming, but it's Emo have won it again. They're coming good here at the right time in this game. The management are going berserk here beside us. They want that score to put them ahead. Jack Owens could be the man to kick it. Oh, he is. What a score. What a score by Jack Owens.
Come at the hour, come at the man. Young Owens, I said he needs to be getting the ball close to goals. He got it there, he finished to perfection. What a super point.
Absolutely. Running straight through the middle. There's a chance of a goal, but will they take the point? I'd say that's a... he didn't give it. No, it's play on. I thought Parry Corwin might have been being held back there, but Desi didn't see it that way. Mark Barry's won a great ball. That was really well done. Oh, that's
Paul
that's a free.
No, Paul's a little bit experienced there now. Emo up by a point.
Oh no, Dempsey have kicked it away. They've kicked it away, and now all of a sudden there's space inside, but they're looking for too much here when really they could it. He's won a free. Paddy Hosey has won a free. Yeah, he just got pulled. No
complaints there, but I want to bring it back there to a couple of minutes ago. There was a kick out here into the middle of the field, and Emo put two bodies on the line to win it. And that led to Jack Owens free. They really put their bodies on the line. Mark Barry won a great ball, putting his body on the line, but then they give it away. O'Dempsey's gave it away. All of a sudden, from being 2 points up, looks like they're going to be 2 points down.
Yeah, and a place in the quarter-finals of the Laois Senior Football Championships is on the line here. Jack Owens, we needed somebody to stand up. This will be his 3rd point in a row if he kicks it, Leo, and it'll really, really, really put clear deadlight between them, and he has kicked it. He has all down, so we'll have to agree with Desi.
Now O'Dempsey's have to do.
They've loads of time, they just don't need to panic.
Yes.
Johnny Kelly.
Gone long.
Big Dan's not going to get to that one. It's gone wide. It didn't go wide even. They kept it in, and Emo are bringing it out themselves. Here comes Jack Owens. He's back inside his own 21 now. He's had some game. Here he comes in front of us, and a great ball down the line to Pa Kerwin. Pa on the ground. Great tackle by Robbie Keogh. Talking about tackling the ball, Leo. That was tackling the ball.
Yes.
Brian Meredith has got a free. Did he react? The Emo boys are on the field. Desi is stopping his watch. He's taking his time. He's doing the right thing here now. This is a big call in the game. Pádraig Dunn is in. We'll hear everything here now, Leo, because Desi's right in front of us. Pádraig Dunn is saying I think he's indicating he kicked out.
Could be. Might be an accident. Might not be.
Wouldn't be that type of player, Brian Meredith. No,
not at all. Not at all. He went down. You kind of check out how the Emo guy's doing. The only problem is, if there's any contact with the head.
The Emo boys in front of us here are calling for red.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be red. Definitely the free probably won't stand, and it'll be a hot ball. We'll see what's going to happen here in front of us now. Desi is, it's yellow. I think he may have adjudged that it wasn't deliberate.
It's probably a throw up, yeah. And you're right, Brian isn't like that. And Murphy's tough note as well. So
he's back
well
up there. He's back up. Conor Meredith and Darren Strong, 3 lads gone in. Oh. What's Desi indicating? Did he indicate frontal? Is that what he's saying?
I think so, yeah.
Darren Strong with a long ball down, and there's loads of space down there now because everyone was sucked into that. It's not Dempsey's ball. He tried to flick. He did it in the first half.
He tried to flick it back, yeah, but he missed it. He kind of knocked it in.
There's loads of time here. There's phones ringing around us. There's chaos everywhere, but Dempsey's have the ball.
People are ringing in. They want to see what the update is. They're trying to get live updates on the phone from family members.
Tom Bean is striding forward here. Is there a goal in Dempsey's? And they probably. Yeah, he's just got a free. They don't even need a goal really. There's enough time. If they got a point here now, they definitely get another chance to get another score. Here comes.
If they just go route one again, they need to get more bodies in there.
They'll have a free here anyway, so they'll have a chance.
They need to take a free.
Yeah,
they'll
have a
take
chance.
A point. Ask the referee what's left. I think we're now coming into 5 minutes of injury time played. Dropped in short.
So there's obviously not that. Oh, it's cleared off the line. Is that Paul Lawler back there? I think it is.
It's all over.
And it's all over. Emo have won, and the celebrations around us. Look at that. They dropped to the floor.